Okay, we got a bug report that we are going to deal with. It's post New Year. Yes, but it is pre New Year. It is pre New Year. You don't have the right New Year. Okay. I'm waiting for my water to filter. 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 Out the fluoride that kills your brain neurons. And that if you go on Blue Sky and say you shouldn't drink fluoride, you'll get all sorts of stupid excuse justifications for why it's in the water. And people believe it because they've been drinking fluoride and it killed their brain cells. Okay. Um, Let me go into high security mode for a moment. And oh, I changed the text. This is high security mode. Okay. Um, I'll go to my email. I'll get the bug report. Okay. We don't actually know for sure it's a bug. Sometimes when people send us things, it's them goofing. So we have to first figure out, is it a bug? We have to first figure out what the fuck is going on, as Peanut would say. And quite often, repros, like I'm very glad to get repros from people for bugs, but quite often they're way more complicated than they need to be. Okay. This is text copied from the email, so who the fuck knows? Okay, hold on. Let me see if there's anything else in the email. Correct version, broken version. Well, he actually sent me the dump here, so he at least looked into it a little bit. Let's see. So what are we claiming is the problem? This is too what are we claiming is the problem? Assigning a pointer type to a subtype of whatever it points at. Assigning a pointer type to a subtype. So I guess it's like entity into handle. Entity dot parent equal. So what? The mem copy size line 47. What line? Okay, because I pasted it. There's no fucking line 47. What are you talking about? It's talking about this, I think. Okay, in the previous, it was size 4. Now it's size 64. V20. What is V20? So this looks like trash no matter what. Like, V20 does not get used in either case. So what are we even computing? Okay. This is line 16 of this file. So entity.parent equals root. We null check we null check V1, I guess. What is V1? I don't know why the fuck that happens, first of all. V1 is probably the context. We're not using V1. Oh, we are down here. So V20 literally never gets used anywhere. So what is it? 6002, 6006. We could just try breaking there and see what, but let's try to guess what this is first. So V19 is somewhere on the stack. V20 is V19 plus 4, which is the base of parent. Okay. Now, why didn't we load effective address V20 as V19? Or as stack directly? That would have been better, whatever. Okay. So we're saying entity.parent equals root. Okay. So this assignment, so root is a pointer to entity. All right. So this is going to be an as cast. This is going to be an as cast where we're trying to grab the handle from entity, and then we're trying to put it as the parent. So that's straight up just an assignment. Okay. So this mem copy is in principle correct. It's just the size is wrong. The size of this should be 4. Okay. So let's just try to figure out what. Okay, so this is happening in line 6006. Let's make sure we're up to date. Yeah. I'm really thirsty, so I'm going to grab some water. But we're going to go to 6006. We're going to go. Do we have a site variable? Yes. We're gonna condition size is equal to 64 and site L0 is equal to 16. Is that right? Yeah. And we'll see. Water time. That's not the breakpoint we wanted. That's an old one. Okay, so L value is what? 20. Oh, that's the right. Let's pop up a bit. Do placed assignment. Oh God, we're gonna have to put some shit here, right? Oh, maybe not in this case. Okay. So this is an as cast. That appears to be generated incorrectly. I forget what the print. Okay, well, that's not that helpful. But I think we have some. I think Raphael was saying there was. What the fuck? Debug dump ass. That is not useful. Oh, wait, it went to the output window, probably. No. Completely didn't work. Immediate window. Debug dump ast interp right. What? I just tried this and it totally didn't work. It just printed void. All right, well, rip. Old-fashioned way. We're not doing tea water because we don't want to get amped prior to going out and having fun at New Year's. Although maybe I should. Maybe I should, just before going out tonight, make some golden monkey tea to keep me all warm like. That sounds good. But first, I would like to fix this bug. Okay, this is a cast to entity. Okay, of this thing. Okay. What is the expression? That's an ident. Root. So we cast it to entity. That's fine. But then we didn't put the as cast on this. Or did we skip it for some reason? Binary rights. 080. Yeah, so this is weird. Okay, so we generated... Well, this is an as cast. Wait. This is a pointer to entity, right? So if we go inferred type, we're going to have pointer, right? Pointer to is a struct entity. Yes. So this cast is a dereference. It's an auto dereference. Cast flags is 3, which we can go validate that. Cast is implicit pointer dereference is what 3 means. So that's great. That is correct. But after that, we're supposed to be shoving an as cast on top, and that didn't happen for some reason. So now we'll use the debug stamp. What am I doing for New Year's? I'm not going to say publicly because where I live is small enough that someone could stalk me if they knew. So I will just say I'm going to be having fun for New Year's. Gonna be having fun for New Year's. So this stream, it's 7:13 p.m. By the time we get to about 8:30, 8:40 p.m., I will sign off. So we have more than an hour to solve this bug. However, it could be a gnarly bug. Okay? It could be a gnarly bug. Let's see. Hopefully not, because my goal in changing the way this worked was to make it simpler and easier to think about. Make implicit cast. Okay. Check that types match. Between, so wanted is let me just try something else here. What is type to string? What do you mean too few arguments? It's literally one. Dude, Visual Studio sucks so bad. So bad. It's one argument. All right. Also void. Great. Useless. Handle. So we want a handle. Okay, that's true. And given is going to be pointer to entity. Right? And here, oh wait, we don't want to do a dereference here. All right. My laundry has just finished in the washer. So there's another case in which we want to throw this away, which is the case that we are currently faced with. In VS 2026 file randomly stops working until you restart it. I would not expect anything less. By the way, multiple times now, in the past week, there have been 2 different services where you're supposed to be able to sign up and like do stuff from their webpage. Neither one worked. Like, I'm trying to give these companies money and I can't. Like, literally just can't. One of them, I had to go to the place. And the other one, it was tonight. So I don't know. But like, is this what vibe coding is doing for us? Because like web pages are flaky, but they've never been this bad this often, I don't think. Right? You'll be picking up Dark Art of Linear Algebra. Yeah, I want to take a look at it sometime when I have time. My question is it better or different enough from linear algebra done right? Because linear algebra done right is also a geometric approach to linear algebra. So the question is, is it better? All right, back in a sec. Okay. That was that. Okay. So now here's the thing. We should from here from here we should put an as cast on. Okay? So new switchable is cast to entity. Wanted is handle. Okay? We should make an as. The whole reason we're doing this pointer dereference is so we could put a cast on top. That's how this is supposed to work. So let's see what happens. Matching. True. New switchable did not change because the color didn't change. Okay, so dereference. Oh, wait. Oh, it did. Oh, shit. I fucked up. I fucked up. This line is wrong. This should say that switchable expression given equals new switchable. How did I get that wrong? Okay, so Visual Studio didn't change the color correctly, which is weird. But okay, so new switchable is now cast flags 33 in hex 2.1. That is an as cast. Like I said, okay, but we're just how we have so many test cases. We have an entire fucking game that runs. How did I do this wrong? How did I do it wrong? How did I do it wrong? Okay. Mem copy size 4. Yay, we get to have a good New Year's. Uh-oh. Maybe we broke some other things with that. Sure looks that way. Yeah, that's the thing is, I do think videos can be very good and educational, but like if you're not actually doing problems a little bit at least, you're just not gonna absorb the facts. And so I think that's a very limiting thing about the YouTube format. Now videos combined with problems in a book-like format would be good. All right, so this is a totally different problem. This looks like it's not my fucking problem, honestly. This looks like somebody introduced. Let me check my email because there were some fails going through today. This looks like it has nothing to do with what we were doing. 3 out of 3 builds failed. I can't tell what it's claiming failed. Linux could not exec VP. I can tell what's going on here. Run error. Run error. These are all in memory debugger, but let me see. This is not even really anything to do. So this is like swearing there wasn't a leak and then there was for some reason. So somebody probably edited print to introduce a leak at some point. I don't know, but maybe they fixed that. This is just was what was in an email earlier today. And now I'm trying to validate. Why the fuck are we exit code 42? All right. This is really weird. So if we do a release build, let me make sure that I don't have any other chain. Oh, fucking file pilot. Like, your shit has to be stable, dude. All right. This isn't the newest update, but like this update that he shipped just hard locks on me sometimes. All right. Let's see if we have any local changes, first of all. What? Okay, that's a very minor change. That's our debug stamp. So like our examples and all that are like messed up. I don't know that that would cause an assertion like that, but we need... What the fuck is going on? Like where's the examples folder? That's all I want right now. Examples. Oh, the whole examples folder is just gone. How did that happen? That must have been a weird misclick. Like when people are trying to res Peanut and they accidentally shoot him. All right, so... Now that's not going to fix anything. Except it might, because this was in examples invaders. So let me pick one of these that failed. Not Android. Like this one. Okay, still happens. Still happens. So now we have to debug this. Let's double check. Okay, my assumption Okay, first of all, let's do another. Oh, we did do. My assumption is that there's no possible way that this could have to do with what we are doing. That is not strictly true. Not strictly true. So let's check. Because we do so much compile time execution, like things can change things, right? So let's just go back for a second. Why do I not have this file in my... What the fuck? Oh, because we edited it over here. All right, so we're going to go back to dereference. Put a nice little no check in there. All right. And we're going to see if this for some reason compiles now. I don't think it will. It doesn't. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to check in this change only. And then, because the build server fix a bug involving ascas. That's a pretty bad bug, honestly. That bug's bad enough that we should ship the compiler as soon as it works. Okay. So I also reverted our debug stamp. That was just a trash change, right? Okay. Oh, we got to debug. Oh, did I run? I ran the wrong one, guys. Okay, we got to do this experiment again. I was on release build. Still happens. Okay, good. Why does it happen? I don't know. We could see if anyone else had done anything lately. Or it could be local. I mean, I'm the only person since the compiler shipped to edit things. I'm confused by that because we had... Oh, I'm the only person who edited modules or in source. Okay. So we have some edits. Yeah, these, we discussed these by email today. This stuff, I don't know. Okay. It's possible that since I shipped the compiler, you know, half a week ago or whatever, that just some of this code added in other places caused issues. So it might be that it's not a new bug in the compiler, but we've got some new code, right? Okay. So I do also want to check in this tiny thing, which I don't think is going to affect anything. Remove an unused variable. I mean, maybe, but I don't think so. All right. So now we're going to run this. Whoops. Like, what is happening? I didn't ask for any of this. Like, I clicked on the window and it minimized for some reason, and then I maximized it and it wanted to log me. Like, what is happening? Okay. We have an assertion. Okay, what is the defer? Yay. Active loads that first bucket, data OX4C. This is modules basic memory debugger. Okay, so somebody's been editing that. Okay. Whatever the fix was for this, I guess. Okay. Fix it calling make free report with a non-default context allocator. What? Copy the whole address table using the default allocator. We're going to do additional allocations using, not using, the context allocator to assemble the report. So we've got a defer inside a defer. That doesn't... That is tripping the compiler for now. I think it's just upset about this, which again, I'm surprised we don't have a test case for. So let me just try that. What the... Why is this so much code? Oh, now we're getting compiler build failed reports from the build server. So I think it just needed the build to be kicked. How many lines is this? From 380 to 405. This 25 lines. This not... Do we... so is address table... That's a hash table. But it makes me realize we don't have a function to copy a hash table. Maybe we should just add that and it's fine. The table should have copied the default allocator to itself in the first place. So then we could just call copy. Is there a reason this would not work? Question mark. Okay. Right. So yeah, we save the allocator. All right. So this should be fine. And so we just need this workaround, which we can wait, where was it? It was in this file. Does not like this. And we should fix that, but I want to ship a build tonight. So we're just going to do this. So technically this should work. It should just make this line fire down here, but it didn't. Compiler's complaining. There we go. Let's just run all the tests. This is fixed in the next beta. No idea how that crept in there. Okay. So we're going to turn this into a test. We're going to say this should not get stomped. U8 equals 111. Okay. One test failed. Still memory debugger. Oh, this is like actually it's complaining about a leak still. We might have to disable that test for this shipping the value to the people. New Year's Eve Claude programming stream. No, that is the April 1st stream. You'd expect it to execute the inner defer after the, well, it's just very simple. It just moves that statement to the end of the block. You don't have to try to think about it in any pointy-haired Half-Life scientist way. Okay, tests, regression, as cast on pointer dereference. Okay. Okay, let's just comment out that assertion. Examples memory. So also the copy of the table is now counting in the leak report as a leak, which we absolutely do not want to happen. can be clean and readable, and this is setting off an assert in memory debugger. I am disabling that test for now and shipping a beta since we have a different really bad bug, my fault, that needs to get fixed as soon as possible. However, we want this memory debugger code example to issue a clean report and not do an assert at line 296 as it is now. Okay. PPS, why is the server trying to run node dash dash version before every report? Is this due to some web junk that used to be in there? I really don't like it. Okay. So it's not that mysterious what the problem is. This isn't great, but it's a much lesser problem. Broken. I think that's what we do, right? Okay. Fixed a bug in as casts through pointers that caused pointers to be that caused incorrectly sized memory copies to occur. I don't know why we do a mem copy there anyway. I mean, okay. We should just ship this right now. Okay. Pretty serious bug that was newly introduced, plus some other changes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I just want to ship. So the other thing that I'm recalling now, though, is, well, actually, okay. Actually, remember when I said R20 wasn't being used? I bet it's used now, or whatever the register is, right? So we null check V1. V20 plus 4 is mem copy V21. Yeah. V1 plus 16 is going to have been Oh, the children pointer. Okay, so that all makes sense. Okay. Disable a test, update the change log for the next beta. Okay. We'll see. We'll see if it complains. Is the memory debugger changelog entry correct, or is the test failing? The test is failing because... So part of the test is that the leak report is clean. And the fixes that somebody else did resulted in a non-clean leak report. That is not good and should get fixed. But it's not nearly as serious as the bug that I just fixed. Okay? So we're sending out a build where if you use the memory debugger for the next week, you won't get as clean of a leak report as you otherwise would have, but certain other problems have gone away. It's just the nature of... Like, people fucking ask me, oh, what do you mean by complex software? I mean this, all right? What do you mean AI can't do complicated software? What are you talking about? I mean this kind of thing where it's just really complex and you're constantly solving all these problems about interlocking systems that depend on each other. Okay. We're doing our best under the time constraints that we have. Why does Twitch not tell me how many viewers I have anymore? That's weird. I mean, not like one should pay attention to that, but like it just doesn't say viewers anymore. It just says dash. Oh, but when I hover over it, it says 262. It just says dash though. Okay. Anyhow, I even shift reloaded the page. It still says dash. Also for subscribers. Remember to like and subscribe. Okay. We're just sort of waiting for the email to come through. I could go through the beta list and see who wants to get in the beta on my laptop so I don't dox people. Okay. Got no other local changes on the laptop. Okay. So we're waiting. We're waiting to see if builds passed or failed. So the thing is, if they pass, it takes the longest, right? Because if they fail, we stop that test in the middle. I can hide and... Oh, they're hidden. I see. I must have clicked on these sometime in the past accidentally or something. How long does it usually take? 7 or 8 minutes. Something like that. All right, let me see. Who wants to get in the beta? So half the people who emailing me wanting to get in the beta are like, I'm working on my own programming language. And I'm like, what? What? All right. All right. Hmm. How's it going? I hope everybody has good New Year plans tonight, unless your New Year is past already, which maybe it has. Who knows? 4 hours in France. How is 2026 then? Is France still communist in 2026? If it was your email, you redeemed yourself at the end. I mean, I usually don't read the entire email. Like, I usually read some of it and decide I ain't got time to read all these emails. All right, let's see. How are we doing? Well, that's not good. I checked in. Oh no, I missed it. It was here. All release builds passed from 25609, which was this. Okay, so we're good, actually. We've been good for 7 minutes. So I'm going to do the update. I'm not even going to worry about adding new people to the beta. I'm just going to make the build here on my laptop where you can't see. Yeah. Because this is a pretty bad bug that we got to get out there. We got to get the fix out. It takes me longer to log into the stupid email service that we use because their servers are so slow and stuff. You know, it's a service that probably caters to spammers anyway. But at some point, we got so many beta users, we can't just send things through Gmail. So it takes me like 2 minutes to get through all the clicks of the website to the place where I could send emails, edit and send emails. Oh, and now we're loading the page. Now we're loading the page. New text. And I will paste in the change log. Change log. All right. And the package is built. So now I got to upload it. Got to upload it. Well, I got to rename the file. Rename. Okay. It is uploading. I don't have a lot of upstream. It is 20% uploaded. All I'm waiting for is for the upload to finish, and I will paste the link and I will send the email. Yeah, drops enabled. We're doing some drops. We're doing some drops. All right. There's not going to be anything more on this screen because I don't want to mess anything up, and I'm sending the build from my laptop for security purposes. So we're going to do some gooping. We're going to goop some cards while we upload. Gooping some cards. We have sort of gold, queen, jack, 10. We have 16, 17, 18 that we could do right away. We have 20, 21, 19 is kind of buried. We are now like 80% uploaded. So I could do this. Then the 10 is exposed. Queen on the yeah. Okay. This is the goop. This is the goop right here. And then once we can get this king out of here, we get on the 8. The queen is there. 15 can go on the 16. We just need gold 9 to go on the 8, which, by the way, we could do that there. That all goes on the 6 anyway, right? We do 15 on the 16. We do king on the queen. Okay. Now we're gooping. I mean, we've got no goop yet. We're ready to goop. We've set up our goop infrastructure, but the upload just finished. So I am pasting the link into the email spam thing. I'm going to save beta 0.2.024. I'm going to exit. And of course, literally the last thing I did was save. Then I click the exit button and it says, you're about to exit. Would you like to save your content before exiting? No! No, I would not. Send. New compiler beta. Do not track. All recipients. Send. And it's a slow server, so there's a little wheeling. It is done. It is done. We're not going to get 2026 Ws for the new year. I mean, sometime in the new year. We're not going to get it tonight. I'm going to go out and do fun things. So 14 can be freed by doing this, right? Or red 4. I mean, I kind of want this because, like, look, 7 can almost go on the 6. King can go on the queen. 2 could pop off. 3 could pop off. And then jack, king, queen could go on there. Right? 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 Second to last column is get riddable. 2, 3 on the 4, 5, 14 on the 15, 13. Green. Oh no. 15 on all on the 14. No. What? What? What am I going to do with this 7, this green 7, if I can't get these off the 6? The second to last. Oh, I see. So 2, 3 on the 4, 5, 14 on the 15. Queen, Jack, I don't know, throw them in the hole. 10 on the 9, 5. Oh, yeah. Okay. Like sometimes I'm just reading ahead and I see, oh, there's 2 cards that I can't do anything with, and I stop. But this is 1 stack. So obviously it's fine to just shift that over, right? If you get blue 6, that doesn't really help anyone. Well, it almost does. Because we could put the 7 there and then the king strat. But then we have 20 here and king, queen, jack here. And that gives up our slot. So we could do that as last resort, but we don't want to be last resorting. We could put 4 here. We could throw all this on the 5 and not get the 2 yet. That gives us green, queen, which like, we can't do much with yet. But we could swap that with queen, jack and get 21. And that's good because that gives us, okay, this is the way. This is the way. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do this and that. Okay. And now we're down to 19, which once we get that, all this goes. And the jack can go on the 10 now, which is great. It's like literally all we ever wanted. So now what? Could do this. Could put 1 over here. Or we could go over here, actually. Because that lets us do this. And then I could do that. And then I could do this. Boom. Headshot. Boom, headshot. All right. Easy clap. Easy clap. We'll do one more. We'll do one more. And then we'll go have fun. Four, 5, 6, 7 green, and the 2 can go there. We have 20, 21 with the mere jack blocking. Oh, and the queen. If this 18 can go somewhere, like here, then the jack can go on the queen. If this 6 can go somewhere, then this king can go on this queen. And we get 0, 1, 2. Oh, you know what? We can do this. We can do this. Watch the pro gaming maneuvers. Watch the pro gaming maneuvers. Maneuvers, if you're French. The maneuvers. All right. 21, 20, 19, 18. There's our 18. There's that. There's that. There's that. I mean, we just did so much right there. There's that. Okay. Green 2 would be nice. Eh, eh. Oh, I thought that was a stack. Oops. 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 Well, what do we do now? I mean, we could swap this out. And we could do this. Whoops. Oh, shit. That was kind of a throw. In my brain, I was doing something totally different, but it's fine. We go there. Okay. Now. Okay, obviously we could do this. And then I'm going to do a little bit of a YOLO because we're just going to do it. Right? Okay. So that goes there and that pops. Great. Not a YOLO at all, really. I mean, we won. Let's face it. Let's. Oh God, oh God, oh God. No, there's an infernal danger. We were going to get deviled if we weren't careful. Also, oh, we might get hermited. I was about to try to avoid getting hermited. Better to get hermited than deviled, all right? We'll do one more. We'll do one more. I'm in the wrong game category. Yeah, I typed Zach, and that was the thing that came up after I got annoyed at looking. Listen, you just got to expand your horizons. King, queen, jack, 10, 9, and then 8, and then 7, actually. Okay, that's a little bit of an entropy reduction. What now? What now? Hmm. I might have to do this YOLO where we do the greens here. I think it'll maybe have a good outcome, but hard to say. Oh, this we could move actually. 17, 18, 19. So we can still slosh this either way. $18.89 equals Eiffel Tower year. But I don't like the tower is a bad. It's a bad. Why would we do the tower? You're trying to debate me into disaster. Just this one time. Just this one time. What's tower? 16? It's possible to get 16 last. It's on the bottom. It's just like that California tax. It's just one time, bro. It's only for billionaires. It's just one time. It's not going to be like every other taxation in the history of all taxations. This one's different. It's just one time and it's only for billionaires. Okay, I don't see anything else to do, so we're going to do the YOLO. It's too early to do a YOLO. We have literally one card, and I am a fool to do the YOLO, but I got to do it. We got to entertain our streaming audience. Now I got to remember what it was. We're going to have Queen Jack 10 on something, right? On the 9. So we're going to move the 12 into the hole. Queen Jack 10 on the 9. We're going to put 9 on the 8. 2 is going to pop. We're going to swap the 7 into the hole. 12 on the 13. 17, 18, 19, 12, 13 on the 14. Queen Jack 10 onto the king. Oh, maybe that just works. Maybe. Oh, no, that doesn't give us our slot back, but it'll give us like some things that we can work with, right? I don't know if this actually literally actually works. We're just going to do it. Just going to do it. All right. So then we could go this way and put this on the 14, right? Well, and then we do this. And then we have 5 and 4. So, I mean, I kind of want to do the 11. Oh, yeah, that makes... Guys, we made 6, 7. We made 6, 7, and that saved us. It's the magic of the mystical. Is that good? It was very good in this case. Were you not watching? Were you not entertained? So, guys, in Gladiator 2, does the dumb modern audience fake Gladiator guy say, "Are you not entertained?" That's what I want to know. Or did they at least resist the temptation to do that? All right, no 16 for us. So, no, they were not entertained. Well, that's not exactly what I was asking, but okay. Okay. All the bad cards are gone. Oh, we get our best card. We get the priestess win, which is great. That's our favorite for some reason. Unless I literally just threw. No. Not possible. Not possible. All right, that's going to be it for the night. Enjoy the compiler beta, those of you who are in the compiler beta. Let me start our new changelog, internally. All right, thanks everybody. You know what we're going to do now. All right, see you later. Have a good new year. I will hopefully. Kind of hungry. I need to eat before I go out.